guess. I doubt anyone will join. You can come in.
I can hide here as well. Like I can see I'm not seen. I'm the voice behind the puppet master. And the puppet master.
I doubt anyone will join.
Do they know what it's about?
It's about Gabbie Hanna. That's all I've said. Someone came on and then they left again because I wasn't saying anything. I kind of need help here. Like, I don't really know how I'm supposed to go live when I have... Oh, hi! Hi! Someone's joined. Wow, Chris. You are genius. Haven't I already talked to you enough about Gabbie Hanna? Are you bored? Wow, you left. Yeah, you did. This is the thing, right? It's like when you're live streaming, it's like what do you really say until anyone is here? I spent like all afternoon creating a video about this, went on Twitter and just lost my shit. You are. I thought it would be a good experiment. Can you hear and see okay? Maybe I should just do a Twitch stream instead. Is that better? I don't know. See if this works. I guess it's that link, is it? Oops. That's okay. I would hope this will work. hell is Nick Snyder? I annoy people on YouTube daily. Yeah, you freaking do. I've now shared it on Twitter, but let's be honest. Ooh. I don't know who Nick Snyder is at this point, but he's an asshole. Like, Any thoughts on Nick Snyder? I can't. Oh my god. Chris, we're definitely not the last two alive. There is someone else. Nick Snyder, who is he? He is... I don't know. Some YouTube asshole from the looks of his Twitter account. Basically saying that Gabbie's a monster because that's not tired yet. We're not bored of that narrative yet. I'm so pissed. Like, okay, seriously, how can people continue to take things out of context, to push false narratives at a woman who is suicidal? How does that make any sense? Like, suicide is like a serious thing. I don't know if people on Twitter like purposefully go on there to just be mean to people to work off negative energy. But the amount of people I've seen on there saying, oh, Gabbie Hanna totally deserves all this. It's like, why? Why does she deserve all this? No one deserves all this. Like, no one deserves this. It's not okay. Permanent solution. It's not that helpful though. Especially like I tried to commit suicide. And sometimes it's the smallest thing that sets you off and makes that happen. And like these people that keep pushing, it's like, is this what, do they want this? Do they want this woman who hasn't really done much wrong from what I can see to kill herself? Is that what people want? Yeah, but if you're afraid of it, don't you at least like understand that maybe you shouldn't be making out like this person deserves to feel like the only thing that they can do to make themselves feel better is take their own life? Like, if you're scared, don't you leave it? Like, why is it so hard to understand that when someone says, I want to kill myself, that you don't go, yeah, do it, do it, do it? Well, this is bullying isn't okay, but drama channels always hide behind calling people out. This is what I talk about in the video that I did. Like, they talk about accountability, but then when it comes to the drama channels, they don't have to abide by accountability at all. It's fine. They don't. Nah. It's horrible. It's not okay. Part of me wants to understand, but the bigger part of me doesn't want to understand, because I don't ever want to become a person who's like, yeah, I totally understand now why you said like that person deserves to die. Yeah, I totally feel that. No, I don't ever want to be that person. I don't want to be where you want me to be. T channels make money from controversy. Yeah. The latest with Gabbie is people like Nick and Dustin Daly. I love the shade on Nick. I'm like, Nick Snyder, whoever that is, Dustin Daly, and Deaf Noodles has taken another thing out of context and is now running with the narrative that Gabbie wants to ban and destroy all drama channels and like sue them, when she's never said that. Like, if you're a legit drama channel and you don't make purposefully bullying content that is against the community guidelines, you really shouldn't be worried about what Gabbie is wanting to do on YouTube. In fact, you should respect it, because no one deserves to just get bullied for the sake of bullying. Like, Kavos made that video and it was literally, I'm just gonna bully her for 10 minutes and that's fine. And it's not fine. And I see like his tweets and he thinks he's the man. And the amount of people that think he's the man for making this horrible, horrible video. Like, how? Someone make it make sense to me, please, because I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, and these people that just absolutely think, oh, it's fine to call Gabbie out for everything, but they do the same. Like, they will report on people that, for example, you know, like, oh, I think there was a point where recently Shane Dawson was asked why he wasn't uploading more, and he shared a tweet of him, like a tweet that someone had sent him saying like, you're fat or whatever, and everyone went and found this Twitter account and just went for it. And then the drama channels were talking about how that was really unfair because Shane has such a big reach and such a big platform compared to the person that made this comment. And wow. And like, so how is it okay for drama channels that have massive platforms to go and bully 13-year-old Gabbie Hanna fans and call them trash and call them sweaty pigs, and then somehow decide to find a rhetoric that says, no, this was Gabbie calling Dustin Daly a sweaty pig. When I saw that shit go down yesterday, and that's not what happened. Dustin Daly called a fan a sweaty pig. It was nothing to do with Gabbie, and yet they want to run with it? Like, what? I want it to make sense. Gabbie, like, I am not a Gabbie stan. Like, I'm not. That isn't the reason for this at all. But this is disgusting. The false narratives, I'm heartbroken about Deaf Noodles as well, because, like, I love that guy. His content is awesome. And yet he's just going through these live streams that Gabbie's done and purposely taking things out of context and being like, yeah, this is what she's doing. And then all of his fans don't watch the live, so they believe him. And then when you try and say, no, this isn't what happened, his fans are like, go away, fuck off, leave us alone. Gabbie deserves to die. It's like, I think pigs are probably feeling upset. That's harsh, Chris, you can't say that. This is the problem. I spent all day making a video about this situation, and I go on Twitter and immediately I'm just like, how do all of you people justify continuously bashing someone who has said repeatedly, at least 4 times in the last 2 days, that they are close to killing themselves? But you drama channels and the fans of drama channels that are often being fed false narratives are like, yeah, Gabbie deserves it. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Like, what if she does it? What if this actually, you're defending bacon? Like, what if this actually leads to her doing that? And that isn't funny. And yet no one on Twitter seems to care. And I'm just like, where did we go wrong as a species that we think it's cool to hurt someone who's already hurting? Thank you, Kelsey. It's my first live. I wasn't expecting anyone to come on. Thank you so much. I'm just fuming about the Gabbie Hanna situation. Honestly, it just upsets me so much. And it upsets me because half the channels are channels that I like. Why are content creators coming out of the woodwork of being assholes? Ugh. It makes me so angry. No one with her influence should even imply that they're going to go after... Oh, thanks, Kelsey. Should even imply they're going to go after smaller YouTubers on the basis of defamation when the statements made can't absolutely be proven true or false. It's blatantly a power trip. Yeah, I don't agree that it's a power trip. And I don't believe she's talking about false narratives. I think she is talking... I don't think she's talking about smaller creators. I think she's talking about people like... What's his name? Kavos. Because that video was... It wasn't okay. And this is the thing. People will believe what they're told because they choose to watch certain YouTube creators because they agree with, like, their core beliefs or whatever. It's like, which is why I've just been so thrown off by the fact that so many creators that I like are completely ignoring the fact that they're talking about a woman who is being pushed to a point where she wants to commit suicide. How does anyone think this is okay? How does anyone... How do you defend that kind of position? I just don't... I don't understand, and it's making me, like... It's making me really upset. I just don't... Watching chaps dig holes to make swimming pools is a perfectly valid way to use YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't do that. They don't need to be They get a power rush because they don't need to be responsible. They can argue that the celebrity needs to deal with these issues or quit. Yeah. But the thing is do we really call YouTubers celebrities? And even if it is, it doesn't matter. I think the problem is that, so you have commentary channels, right? I think a lot of channels want to start off as commentary channels, and then they turn into T channels because they suddenly start realizing that when they talk about controversy over just commentary... Kelsey, Gabbie seems clearly in distress mentally. Exactly. I watched like 2 of her lives, and like I've been following it all on Twitter, and she's genuinely struggling with this situation. And the fact that people keep like taking little bits out of context, it's not okay, and it's never okay for someone to struggle like that. And I do understand that there is a point when someone's going to be like, Gabbie, maybe you do need to take a step back, and I completely understand that. But at the same time, she stayed silent for so long. Like, I get, someone mentioned the Kenza cosmetics brushes thing, and I do understand that, and that was how I met. That was like my first introduction to Gabbie. But other than that, I don't really see that I don't know if I'm being blind, but I don't see that she ever starts any drama. I see that she gets pulled into drama, but I don't see that she ever starts it. And how do people think, oh yeah, let's just keep pushing her and pushing her? It's horrible. It's horrible. And it's just, I mean, this person said no one with her influence should imply they're going to go after smaller YouTubers on the basis of defamation. She hasn't technically said who she's going to go after. She's just said that from what I understand, okay, maybe I'm wrong, but from what I get, Gabbie wants YouTube to enforce the community guidelines, including creator-on-creator harassment, right? Like the whole Susie Lou thing, Tipster got demonetized for like a month until he can try applying again. And no offense, but I kind of think Susie Lou was guilty in that situation, and she clickbaited suicide, and that's just not okay. But people got demonetized for it. But then all of these other creators create fake drama or completely twist it and manipulate it around, and then create videos, and YouTube doesn't spot them as creator-on-creator harassment. And I also understand that in a way that's designed mainly to protect little people or little channels, because what are the guidelines? So the guidelines basically say that you can't bully or harass a creator. So if you're going to make, for example, a commentary video, you have to include actual commentary that critiques it or adds something to it or discusses the other side of things that this person may not have discussed, or has your own personal life experiences relate to it in a different way. You can't just make a video being like, I hate Gabbie Hanna, and then be like, Gabbie Hanna's a bitch and she deserves to like beep, 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 beep. Like, you can't do that because that's clearly harassment. I don't care if she's in the wrong about anything, John. That's angry things somewhere. Exactly, Kelsey. Like, that is absolutely, like, I'm still going to upload my rant video about it, but that's basically what I say in the video, is like, this isn't about whether you like Gabbie or not, because at the end of the day, everyone is going to like different creators. And I I only subscribed to Gabbie Hanna today because like I fell in love with her songs. I don't care. They reach me. I vibe with it. So I didn't make it because I'm a major, like, I love Gabbie Hanna, she's the best. I didn't make it for that reason at all. I made it because these drama channels tweeting angry things to someone, which is exactly what Kelsey said, isn't okay. But also the fact that they're twisting things to their fans, and then their fans are like insulting Gabbie's fans, many of these fans being minors. It's like, if you want to take the stand that I can say whatever the hell I want about Gabbie Hanna because she made the decision to be a public figure, right? Like, that's potentially an argument that someone could make. But my response would be like, what about her fans? They didn't make that choice. Yes, they do have a choice to be on Twitter, but they don't deserve to be insulted just because they happen to like a creator that you don't like. And as soon as anyone mentions, I'm close to killing myself, you stop. Why do I have to even say that? You stop. Like, it's literally like the whole poking the bear thing. Like, oh, this person, they're saying that they're going to kill themselves. So should we keep doing it to see how long it takes for them to kill themselves? Like, who does that? That's not something people do. And it just, except apparently it is what people do. So what is the point of Twitter? To go and be angry about something? It is, but like, there's a point when you stop. And as I said, like, I'm not pushing all of the blame onto drama channels. I think the bigger drama channels are scared that it's going to affect them. But if they've done nothing wrong, then they don't need to worry. Actually, like, oh my God. Almost every conversation I have with people on Twitter starts off with me or them being like, what the hell? And you know, like, attacking each other. And then a few tweets later, it's like, oh, you're really cool. Thanks for chatting. It's like, oh, so you just have to start off being angry and then you can have a conversation. Aesthetic Derp, hi. I honestly just don't get the hate on Gabbie. She tries to be a normal human being and everyone picks her apart of her. I know. Okay, like, I'm not a psychologist or anything. I have BPD, or borderline personality disorder, and like, all of Gabbie's music, like Monster, Special, I played them for my partner today. I was like, you need to listen to these songs and you will realize why I vibe with this. And he was just like, yeah, I totally get why you vibe with that. Okay, aesthetic. Thank you. That's really sweet. Cara. No, okay, this is absolutely true. Like, I'm not. Cara, did you just join? How long have you been here? I don't know what you heard. So I don't want to like keep repeating myself if you heard it, but it's such a good song. Like, literally, the way people treat Gabbie and the way Gabbie feels that you can hear through her songs is exactly how I feel as someone with BPD, like, every single day. Like, less than 5 minutes. Okay, so, Cara, basically what I'm saying, I'm not saying that Gabbie is in the right for threatening to kill herself, but we're going to go a little bit psychology here, okay? Just bear with me. So I have borderline personality disorder, and one of the things about BPD, a lot of people think that people with BPD are manipulative because people with BPD have trouble like regulating emotions or whatever. So often people with BPD will say, I'm going to kill myself. And people are like, that's textbook manipulation. And in some cases it is. But for someone with BPD, whenever they say, if they ever say, I'm going to kill myself, in that moment, they absolutely mean it. They're not trying to manipulate you. They absolutely mean it. It is on them to learn to manage the disorder and to learn to be able to not reach that crisis point all the time, because it is true that even if you're being honest, it kind of puts whoever you're talking to in a bit of a weird place because they're like, I don't know what to do now because like, I don't agree with you, but I don't want you to kill myself. Like that kind of situation. So I do understand that with Gabbie, it comes across like that. And like right at the beginning of this, when I started talking, I said like, I wasn't a Gabbie fan, but the tweet where she mentions it, I get your point. She had a conversation with iNever on Twitter as well, but then when I went back to get a screenshot, it was like all gone. And she'd said to iNever, like, you need to speak up because you have information that could literally save a life, to which I take from that it could save her life. And then on 2 of her lives, she said that she was close to killing herself. And while I understand the position of it's manipulative, when I watch Gabbie Hanna, I don't think it's if this is all manipulative, I will take back, I will literally eat my words. If this was all some big PR stunt to get people looking at her music video, I will take back. But I genuinely don't think it is. I genuinely think what it is that she overshares. Like she thinks that everyone that she's talking to is her friend. She thinks she's talking to her friend. She doesn't really, a lot of YouTubers are very much like, I'm on YouTube, this is my persona on YouTube, this is what I share, this is what I don't. Whereas Gabbie is a lot less filtered than that. And I see Tana Mojo do like crazy stuff, and Trisha Paytas do like, I don't mean crazy, like psychologically, I mean like wild stuff. And they don't get called out for it. I agree with it being manipulative because usually when she mentions, she says that she doesn't have those feelings when people like her, but she's so stressed. I think it's this time. Yeah, I agree, Kelsey, that it could absolutely be that. Like, as I said, like, again, I'm not saying she has BPD, but people with BPD just get to a point where they get so overwhelmed, they just say, like, I want to die. And to other people, it's like, whoa, where did that come from? Are you manipulating me? What's going on? Do you really feel like that? Do you have intent to do that? Or are you just saying it? And sometimes it's like there is like, I don't know, suicide, just the idea of committing suicide often helps people to deal with feelings of depression. So I don't know if it's that as well, if she's kind of trying to counter it and not really realizing how it comes across to her fans and the people that aren't her fans. What did Chris say? He said something right. It's so true that people still pushing her though to feel like she has nothing to lose and nowhere to go because we cannot escape the online life. Chris, are you referencing Mean Girls? That's so fetch. But yeah, I agree. I don't understand. Like, as Cara said, like, it's textbook manipulation. But if that's the case, like, my feelings on this are just as simple as just like leave her be, just ignore it. Don't feed into it, because if there is the tiniest chance and it happens, you kind of then have to deal with that. Yeah, I really hope it's not a PR stunt. I appreciate your side that you think it's better safe than sorry, and pushing her past that suicidal point would be a tragedy. People just don't know where to draw the line, and at this point, people have definitely crossed it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, basically. And it's just kind of infuriating because, like, as I said, like, I have a video that I filmed that I'm going to be posting, like, probably tomorrow, which talks about this, but in a bit more structured way. But I got onto Twitter and I was just like, how do these people, and I genuinely think, I don't know, maybe it's to do with the fact that we've all been like locked in our homes for months, but I genuinely feel like people forget that they have accountability when they're online. So, like, that's why you get trolls on Twitter that just purposely say horrible things to people, and they almost forget that the people that they're talking to online are real people. And I think that's partly what's happened with Gabbie, is people don't think she's a real, like, they know she's a real person, but they think of her maybe as a character. And maybe that's to do with the fact that she started on Vine, where she did skits, but I never saw her on Vine, so I don't know. She also has a voice to millions of young fans who might think copying is the way. I have a video planned on this too, Chris, which is the idea of, like, while it's good to open up discussions around mental health, if you start saying things like, I'm going to kill myself or I'm close to killing myself, while on the one hand it's good to be open and honest, if you have a young fan base, they could start getting into this pattern where they do think that's just a normal, healthy coping strategy. And it's not. I just don't quite see anyone completely in the right in this situation. No. It's true. Like, this is why I'm, like, so freaked out to actually post the video that I did today, because it's a bit of a rant. But my main point that I'm trying to make is that at the end of the day, this is a real human being who is, whether you believe it's manipulation or not, threatening suicide, and people are still pushing her. So that's kind of like my point, but I'm really scared that people are just going to be like, who does this bitch think she is? She thinks she can tell drama channels what to do with her 50 subs. Yay. Oh, I can't believe I actually did a live. This is my first live. Oh, anyway, I think I'm vented. Does anyone want to say anything before I go? Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate your views as well. I hope that you kind of understand where I'm coming from. And as I said, I'm uploading a video, so that will be probably tomorrow, I hope, that kind of will talk about this a bit more. But yeah, I just needed to get that out, and I thought it was a good time to try. Thank you, Cara. Like, absolutely. Like, if you don't, like, if we don't see eye to eye, that, in a way, that's great, because as long, like, my thing is, I like hearing people that see the other side, because it helps you see it from another perspective, and then you can have conversations about it and learn stuff. So I'm not worried about people potentially being like, we don't agree with you. Not agreeing with me is absolutely fine. I'm more scared of people just, you know, hating for the fun of hating. It scares me. But cool. Oh, thank you, Aesthetic Derp. Your name is golden. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, thanks again, guys. And yeah, subscribe. I've got lots of content coming. I do lots of wig stuff too. So that, well, I say lots, I don't have many videos yet, but I have lots of videos filmed that I'm editing. So yeah. And I'm Kez and Unicorns on Twitter and Instagram as well. So it's nice and easy to find me if you want to talk. Okay. And yes, Chris, I will come back live soon. I don't know when yet, but soon. Just subscribe and turn on notifications, and then you'll get told. Yay. Thank you, Kelsey. There's only like five. They're quite long. And one of them's Doll's Kill, which I feel really bad about considering the current situation. I'm considering taking it down. But I also have another video planned that's also Doll's Kill, which I want to post because me and my friend did this video together. But I'm worried about the whole Doll's Kill thing, so I need to figure that out. But awesome. I hope you enjoy them. Let me know what you think in the comments, or like come tweet me or something. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me on my rampage. I'm going to go and have an ice cold bath and cool down now. Devilish. Fairy. Devil. Fairy. Devil. Who knows? Okay. As all, oh, I didn't have like a featured unicorn, but here's Rainbow Dash for the fun. Thanks, guys. I'll see you all soon. Bye.